Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It is end of the week, third week of January. This is the date that this is being recorded is on the 18th of January. Going through our numbers for this week. 3 weeks in a row that the account has actually incrementally increased dramatically from 1 week to another. Last week I was like, whoa, we're making $3,000. I just looked at my data and looking at the last video. This week, it's even more crazier. So this is as of Saturday, well, Friday afternoon, morning result. Because we do invested internationally. And I had to wait until that market closed. So technically on a Saturday morning is our total capital, total account balance, let's say. So I'm going to go through the numbers. This is as of right now. Last week, account one was at 39,800. However, as of this morning, it's at 40,400. Account two was at 151,000 flat, and now it's 151,400. Account three, 21,400. That one there didn't actually move. Okay, and then the next one is account four at 316,700 as of right now. Last week was 314,200. That's a big jump. I remember one night of it when I wake up the next day, it was like, whoa, it jumped for like about 4,000 or something, 3,000 something, ridiculous amount. I'm like, that's kind of cool, the fact that I sleep, I wake up and get an extra couple of $1,000s in my account. The last account, which is the smallest account, it was at $700 last week, but now it grew to $1,200. So the total amount right now is 531,700, whereas previously it was at 526,100 as of last week, an increase of $5,000. With this rate, in order to, I'm at what is it, 53%, 53.11% to achieve before I get $1 million. Now, average, I didn't actually calculate that, but I realized that in order for us to earn an extra $100,000 or so, we were, I think if I included the weekend, you have to make, well, my account have to make roughly about $300 a day. At this rate, it's still at, it's actually a lot higher than that. It was about $500 a day. There was actually a certain period where it actually dropped compared to what the daily target was. Daily target being 300, it was at about $100 a day. I mean, it's still a positive, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about that, but it wasn't at the threshold that I actually wanted it. But hey, market being the market, I've got no control on this, I just control on the data on what I have. Overall, there was a dividends that was actually being paid out this week. Overall, the dividends were just under $400, $385 to be exact, don't know how much cents. However, at the same time, I made two different purchases, one of them at $224 and another one would be at $203. So overall, the reinvestment side of it, about $812, let's say about $1,000 of that out of $5,000, is actually the hurt money factor, let's say. But yeah, performance-wise, so if you look at that, $4,000 of that is actually generated by the market alone. $1,000 of that is our capital. So now our capital is a lot lower compared to what is the return on the market. There will be a stage where it's probably going to go to about $10,000 because we're already hitting at that $1,000 mark, let's say. I remember when I first started this, I'm like, okay, I'll keep on having to putting money in. Every day that I'm putting money in, how come it's not growing as fast? So there's that stage. when we start with just accumulating and putting money in every single week or every single month or whatever spare change that we have. Because when is this going to stop? When is this going to grow more than what we're putting in? I think we hit the pivot point where it's like, okay, the amount of capital that I have, that I'm putting in, is actually a lot less compared to what the market's bringing in. So there's different stages, let's say. So there's a stage of 1 where you have to put a lot more money in every single time at a certain period of time, but the return is not as big. And then there's I guess, the level where it's somewhat the same, where the money that you're putting in is the same amount of money where the market is actually given back. Let's say you put $100 in, the market return $100 in a week. Now, on the other hand, is being obscured where the capital that I'm putting in, however, the market is actually giving us a lot more. So I'm up to that stage, the third level, let's say. There will be another stage where it's like, I don't have to put money in, but the market's generating more income than what I ever need. So that would be the stage where I sort of reach fire. Maybe lean fire, maybe somewhere around that area where I'm okay, the market will do its own things, however, I don't need to add more capital. That would be the next stage. Next stage after that is like, now you can withdraw money at any time you wish, but at a certain portion, yeah, at a certain amount. So our target is roughly about $1,000 per week. Yeah, in order for us to do that, using the 4% rule, we need to have 1.25 million. To make it easier, I'm just going to put a target at $1 million. Anything above that is bound to be, I feel like it doesn't make any difference. Because our target is only $1 million. Look, beyond, yeah, I don't know where it's going to take us, but yeah, this is January 2025. Anyway, hopefully you like this type of content. If you do, please write a comment. If you want to know more, if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them as much as I can throughout the video content like this. See you on the next video, guys. Peace.